Well, how y'all doing? So a lot's happened since the last video. I don't know what exactly where I left off. I've been pretty busy. So that's the engine out of the 1-ton that I built here a while back. Just put that in there tonight. I took that out yesterday out of the 1-ton, and I put together a 305. I think it was a 305. It might have been a 350. I don't know. I threw together an engine, put it back in the 1-ton, pulled it out of here, took the 302 out of the T-bucket, and put this one in. So I did 2 engine swaps in 2 days. I've been pretty busy. My garage floor's turning a different color a lot. It's leaking quite a bit in a few different places, but then I've been spilling antifreeze everywhere every time I tip one of these engines. Usually I pull the plug out of the side of the block. It's somewhere down in there. There's a plug. Yeah, it's right there. Probably can't see it on camera, but trust me, there's a plug on each side on blocks, and pull that out and it drains it, and then you can tip it any which way you want. You won't spill nothing, or at least not very much. I didn't do that on 4 different engines. So literally 4 different engines I've had on that cherry picker in the last 2 days, and all of them spilling crap all over my garage. So that's cool. Obviously I'm going to have to invest in, a pressure washer or some kind of like a carpet shampooer full of engine degreaser or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to get some kitty litter and some degreaser and stuff, and an ashtray. So yeah, just put that engine on there. I'm getting ready to clean the gaskets off the intake and throw the blower intake on it. And then put the supercharger on it, all the belts and pulleys and headers and plugs and wires and all that fun stuff, and radiator, and try to make it all fit. Probably gonna have to move the radiator farther forward. Just a sneaking suspicion. Over here I got some stuff going on. I finished up those cylinder heads. This thing's been on the work truck. It was on the 302, and then it was on that 350 on the 1-ton, and this has had thousands of miles put on it, and it still looks brand new. The one I put on the work truck, however, just like that, completely black on the inside. Looks like, it's been breathing the wrong direction. Like, it looks like everything's just covered in black tar. I don't know how to explain it. So something was up with that other engine the carburetor was on. That was at the 334 that ended up burning. Before that it was on the 350. Before that it was on something else, the mud truck. It's been on like a bunch of different engines. So that carburetor's probably due for a cleaning up. This one still looks brand new though. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, I finished up these heads. I think I might, the plan was to put those cylinder heads on the 302 with the blower to lower the compression and give it, probably more flow. But the 302 is just fighting me on like everything I do. So I pulled it back out of the T-bucket. That's not meant for a blower. That one ain't gonna care if you stick a supercharger on it. That's pretty much the exact same engine. Let's see. It's pretty much the same thing as what was in my S10 after the 427. Trying to think. I had another one of these that I had that supercharger. Supercharger's been on 3 different engines now. I don't know where that other engine went. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, and also the S10's doing great. Been driving it to work every day now since I did this little swap. And the transmission made some real funny noises for a few days. And I changed the fluid and filter and all that fun stuff, cleaned all the metal out of it. And like I said, it made some funny noise there for a couple days, and then the other day I had to drive it in reverse for a little while because all the gears were reverse. Every gear you put it in, it was reverse, including park. It takes a special person to break every gear, including park. I broke neutral and park. I broke all the gears, and it was just in reverse no matter where you put the shifter. And yes, the linkage was moving on the transmission. And you know, I parked it and let it set for a little while, fired it up, and it was fine. And it hasn't done it since, and now it shifts great and it acts great. Still makes funny noises every now and then. But I've just been driving it. It loves the highway. So I guess it's fine. I don't know. I figured it would break and I'd have to take it out and swap. I got another couple, 3 turbo 350s, 2 of them. Well, one of them's for sure good. One of them slips just a little in every gear if you like floor it a lot. You know, it's a good transmission, but it will slip if you put a bunch of pressure on it. Probably like a stock 305, it would be fine. And I got another turbo 350 my buddy gave me, and it's like destroyed, needs rebuilt. So I got a few of them, both long and short tail shafts, and I got a couple of 4L60Es. So yeah, I'm not running short on transmissions. I just don't, you know, that was the only good transmission I had for the race car. And after I broke it, that was pretty much the end of racing. Look, I don't even know what I broke in it. It would probably be fine now to take back to the track, but it's pointless without the supercharger. I like it better for a street vehicle because I can drive it around and nobody pays attention to it. If anything, I'd like to, you know, get a turbocharger or two and put on it one day. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, don't let my wife hear that. Anyway, figured I'd make y'all an update. I've had so much stuff going on, I ain't really been bothering with picking up a camera. So tomorrow I should have this thing together and should have it fired up. I don't know, the S10's gonna have to sacrifice a few more parts to make this happen. I need the fuel cell, fuel line, fuel pump, and carburetor off the S10. And I'm going to put that Warrior carburetor, or Street Warrior, whatever, what's that, Holley 650 something, I don't know. It's a good carburetor. I'm going to put that on the S10 with that fuel pump and run some new fuel line to some kind of tank apparatus. I don't know. That's something I got to figure out. I need a fuel tank for my S10 because I'm about to rob that fuel cell to put in the back of this. I want that big fuel tank in here so I can go a long way. I want to get a real cool looking, you know, spun aluminum one, but yeah, I'm broke, man. The shop costs money, so I'm working with what I got. I want to make it happen, and that 22-gallon fuel cell would be awesome on there because I could just drive for like a really long time. I'm hoping I can. This has low enough compression. Well, I think this is the engine's like 9.5 to 1. I have to calculate it up with them heads and see what the compression is. I think 9 to 1, 9.5 to 1. It's good enough for low boost. It'll be fine. Not like you know, you ain't making boost unless you're flooring it. So this thing don't weigh nothing. I highly doubt that I'm going to want to go as fast as it's going to want to go. So it's probably going to be kind of scary. There ain't nothing to this thing. You can pick the back of it up and drag it around the shop. You can do the same with the front if the engine ain't in it. Like it don't weigh nothing. So yeah, big plans for this thing. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm tired though. I'm going to go to sleep and start back on this after work tomorrow. Y'all take her easy and I'll see you in the next video.